The Hujjat al-Islam, the proof of Islam, is unmistakably and uncontroversially Imam al-Ghazali. Ghazali as a basic theme, and his great work, The Revival of the Religious Sciences, as the focus for our project, one of the most important literary, cultural, religious projects that one could imagine in the 21st century.
He is Hujjat al-Islam, he's the proof of Islam. He was always understood to be that. For me, I think after that first 3 generations, he's the single most important Muslim that ever lived.
My life has been intertwined with Imam al-Ghazali's writings for many decades. Imam al-Ghazali, rahimahullah, is very, very influential. He revived the missing part, the spiritual part. Talks about the children as a microcosm of this universe, of our earth.
So when you say Ghazali's Ihya Ulumuddin, Ghazali's revival of the religious sciences, you really mean a synthesis of the first 5 centuries of Islamic thought. Ghazali brings together the different sciences of theology, law, ethics, scripture, and organizes them and elaborates upon his predecessors in a masterful and beautiful and accessible way. When you say Ghazali, it's really a one-stop shop for classical Islamic thought. And making that accessible for our children is a massive gift.
This idea somehow that he was a mystic without understanding the absolute importance of his intellectual contribution to Islamic civilization is beyond belief. He's actually the essence of orthodoxy in the Islamic tradition. And just to give you a few examples, he is a reviver in all 3 of the branches of Islam that the Prophet ﷺ identified in the Hadith Jibril. He revived Iman through his extraordinary work in theology. He revived fiqh, or the Islamic jurisprudence. He is arguably the greatest jurist that was ever produced by the Islamic civilization. And then finally, he's a renewer in ihsan. So he renewed all 3. He's the only one that has that distinction. In the history of Islam, you will find no other person. He was understood to be the mujaddid of the 6th century, and all the Muslims after that period saw that.
Ridding your heart of vices and adorning your heart with virtues. And each virtue that we adorn our heart with is a door that opens up between us and Allah Ta'ala of closeness. After learning what is in these 40 books and shedding everything that needs to be shed, by then that someone should be ready to meet Allah. Now this is accessible to children from the earliest ages. And what a blessing from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to have that. Previously, when they were in a society and would have learned many of these things, now we have to counteract that by going out of our way to teach them and to articulate them so that they can grow up with the correct conception of the religion from the beginning.
Spiritual, the ethical teachings of Imam al-Ghazali are essentially from our Prophet ﷺ. That those teachings can be readily understood if presented properly, as they have been in this series, to young people. And so I think anybody who will use this work will see the difference in their child.